Scott Rickenbach, Doc Sports, Thursday, December the 18th, hockey action. Going to talk to you about the Philadelphia Flyers at Buffalo Sabres matchup. In this one, the early line has Buffalo about a minus 135 or minus 140 favorite. And on that total, guys, I've mentioned this so many times, it's like you have a choice here that you can make. It's your decision when you're looking at these totals. A lot of times, if you're playing a total, and I'm going to get to my free pick here in just one moment, which does involve this total, but the early number, you'll see some 5.5 juice to the over out there. You'll see some sixes, and you'll see some 6.5 numbers juice to the under. So those are the options on the total. I'm going to get to a freebie on this one and why I like it so much here in just one moment. Another really nice situation with this total here and this one for a free pick. Before I get to the freebie, let's talk about the free 60 at DocSports.com. That's right. You can get a free $60 wagering account, premium pick account, meaning you can pick premium selections from the capper or cappers of your choice. This includes best bets. You've got $60 worth of picks that you can buy from the capper or cappers of your choice. This is premium pick action, guys. You can't beat it. The premium picks that you can then put toward your sports betting wagers. And speaking of those sports betting options for you, let's talk about the free pick in this one with Philadelphia and Buffalo. So the Flyers come into this one coming off of a nice 4-1 road win at Montreal. And I know they've been losing some games recently. In fact, that stopped a 3-game losing streak, but all 3 of those losses were after regulation time. Flyers have been picking up points in the standings. They've really been much better than many projected them to be so far this season. And one of the keys has been getting solid goaltending. And again, you look at their recent action, they have had a 5-2 win and a 4-1 win and a 3-2 loss. That preceded then these 3 games where they lost after regulation time in each of those, but they only gave up 2 goals in 2 of those 3 losses, and now they're off of a 4-1 win. They are just not allowing many goals, and they're playing with a lot of confidence. And speaking of confidence, that's what Buffalo brings to this matchup. Not only are they on home ice, but they're coming off of a finish to their road trip where they won the final 3 games of the road trip at Edmonton, at Vancouver, at Seattle. And in the last 2 games, let's look at the last 3 wins in that road trip there. Again, coming in on a 3-0 run here, they gave up an average of 2 goals in those 3 games. So this is a nice setup to see a rather tight, low-scoring game. If you look at their prior home game prior to the long road trip, that was a 5-1 win. Again, allowing just 1 goal there in that one. So let's give some credit to each of these teams in terms of how they have been playing. Philly more long-term with their defense and goaltending, but now Buffalo recently showing some good signs here with their defense and goaltending. So you can see where I'm going with this one, of course, under the total. But the question is how to play it. In this one, guys, if you can get that 6.5 out there, I know it's juice to the under. The early price on that is a minus 130 at the time I'm making this recording. But that's how I would play it, going under 6.5. That way, if it lands on 4-2, if it's a 3-2 game late and then there's an empty net goal and it finishes 4-2, you don't get burned there. I'm willing to lay the juice here to have the under 6.5. I am expecting this one to finish with 5 or less goals. So you have the option there, how you choose to play it, whether you go under 5.5, under 6, under 6.5. I'm telling you, I'd be willing to lay that little bit of extra juice to have the under 6.5 here in this one for our free pick in hockey for Thursday night. That's under the total in Buffalo. Also, though, I do have another video up with NBA free pick action for Thursday. And speaking of that, the best way to make sure you don't miss any of these videos is to subscribe to the Doc Sports YouTube channel. That way you'll get notified as we post this free content, tons of free shows, videos with free picks, tons of free information. It's all for you. It's all ready for you here daily, on a daily basis here at the Doc Sports YouTube channel. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe today. Guys, keep checking in daily, and also don't miss my Twitter account at Rickenbach Wins. I keep track of all my records, including on these video free picks and my premium picks, which are available at my Scott Rickenbach page at Doc Sports. But at my Twitter account at Rickenbach Wins, That's where you can keep up to date with all my records. And we did enter Wednesday on a really nice run here with the video free picks. I believe it was 14-4 entering Wednesday's action. So let's get some more winners here on Thursday and keep the strong run going with these video free picks. Scott Rickenbach, Doc Sports, wishing you the best of luck.